2024 has been a good year for wacky anime. I'm thinking of Nokotan and Konosuba Season 3. And now, my fellow connoisseurs of strange anime, we can cross off Dandadan from our 2024 Shonen bingo card. Created by Yokinobu Tatsu, Dandadan is about two high schoolers with different supernatural beliefs. Imagine the main characters as Xbox and PlayStation fans. They appear to have polar opposite ideals at first glance, but the more they argue, the more it seems like they are fighting over the same thing. Ken Takakura, nicknamed Okarun, argues that aliens are the only supernatural beings that exist, while Momo Ayase claims the opposite and in fact only ghosts can exist. And I bet you didn't even notice that I swapped the B-roll footage here just to prove that there is no difference between aliens or ghosts in this show. But who cares about technicalities? You're here to see what happens when you combine Deku with depression. This show is like, what if we made Mob Psycho 100 a hornier? And it's not even just more boobs or girls in skimpy clothing than the average anime. No, Dandadan takes it further. Further than I'm comfortable, by making the first episode include an almost rape scene. Another instance is when you look at the ultimate goal of the show, to get Okarun's penis back. I'm not joking, this is the actual plot. In addition to that, this show has so many suggestive scenes and interesting dialogue. Wait a minute, they added GIFs too! Yes! That doesn't matter though, if we get awesome fight scenes. As mentioned, this show is a shonen. What are shonens known for? Generic and boring main characters? Yes, but more importantly, incredible fight scenes. I can tell you this show is no exception. From episode 1, we get weird and very enjoyable action that puts you at the edge of your seat. Since ghosts and aliens are involved, anything is possible. From crawling through phones to sumo wrestling. This show has it all. Honestly, the show reminds me of the insanity of Chainsaw Man. Those are the kind of vibes Dandadan goes for. And all that to say that the animation is stunning. It's amazing that anime has gone from this to this. It keeps getting better with every new release, and Dandadan is another show that pushes that quality barrier. Its colorful and strange art style perfectly matches the tones of the show. Moreover, everything is so uniquely designed, from Okarun's demonic form to the aliens and ghosts. Dandadan is anything but your run-of-the-mill shonen. I mean, did you see the opening by Creepy Nuts? It goes hard. So I've had a lot of thoughts about this show. First, I was surprised how instantly popular Dandadan became. It went from being off the radar of the anime community to being something everyone was talking about. And I can see why it's so often discussed. Let's start with the positives. The animation and character designs are top tier. They were cooking, especially with the grandma character. Oof, it's getting a little hot in here. The dialogue and conversations are well written and the story is wacky and fun. When not overdone, the innuendos and similar suggestive themes can be pretty comedic. In that regard, however, sometimes the sexual themes are too much and make me feel very uncomfortable. Looking back at episode 1, I really had a hard time watching the alien scene. Regarding the characters, I really wish Otakun wasn't another awkward and annoying otaku that tries to degrade himself in the show. These are some minor critiques of my own personal opinion and aren't enough to make me dislike the anime. Overall, the show is an instant watch list addition and is what I look forward to watching each and every week. Time to dissect the show. After getting recently dumped, Ayase is looking for someone who is like her celebrity crush, Ken Takakura. This culminates to create an awkward romance with Otakun because he happens to have the exact same name as her crush. Wow, what a coincidence. I wanted to preface this because this show is considered to be a romantic comedy in addition to an action and supernatural thriller. As mentioned at the beginning of the video, the two main characters are originally in argument whether aliens or ghosts are real. They each go to hotspots that are supposed to have the most supernatural phenomenon, at least according to the net. Ayase goes to an abandoned hospital that is supposed to have alien sightings, while Otakun goes to a haunted tunnel where Turbo Granny supposedly resides. Of course, they are both shown that aliens and ghosts exist. While ISA gets swept into an awkward situation, Otakun becomes possessed by Turbo Granny and has his weenie stolen and gobbled up by her. Shortly afterwards, Isa unblocks her chakra because of the alien's tampering with her body and becomes a powerful psychic. With her power, she's able to suppress Otakun's curse, allowing him to channel his demonic form. In this form, he is super depressed and is able to wield Turbo Granny's speed and strength to a certain degree. With that, they set off to obtain the lost testicles and fight off both alien and ghostly encounters. This is all to say that Dandadan is a very strange show. From crazy animation and designs to off-putting concepts, this shonen is unique. Of course, not only are the concepts a phenomenon, but also the show itself for instantly shooting up in popularity. If anything, it's very refreshing to have an anime that isn't the same concept with the same characters and the same plot points. It's disturbing, strange, and enjoyable all at once, and I'm here for it. If you were considering watching this show, just be aware of what you are plunging into, and hopefully you will enjoy it as much as I do. Hello, Future Brad here. Past me is a dick and didn't write anything here postscript to thank you special viewers for watching the video. So, huge thanks, and I appreciate every one of you. I'm so happy that the channel has been doing great, and I'm hoping we continue to grow with your support. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know in the comments. God bless.